Jovany.
Jovany.
My name is Asher Bennett. I'm 14 years old.
My name is Jacob Darusa.
My name is Troy. I'm 15 years old.
I'm Dominic Davidson. I'm 15 years old, and here's my part in the Jovany documentary. When I met Jovany when I was 3 years old, he was the first person to get me out of an abusive household, you know? My dad would often beat the out of my mom, you know? Sometimes he would pull like a Ray Rice and, beat the out of my mom in an elevator. And Jovany would pick up my dad with one hand and freaking, we don't curse, Jovany doesn't like that. And he would throw him through the elevator down. He would save my mom all nonchalantly, and my mom kind of fell in love with Jovany. So Jovany's technically my stepdad now. When I was 6 years old, I fell into deep depression. You know, I was really sad. The other kids were bullying me. But then Jovany sat me down and he was like, son, I'll come to your school. And I'm like, Dad, that wouldn't really work. And he's like, trust me, son. Jovany comes to school unannounced and all the kids love him. And everyone stops bullying me. I think Jovany was wrestling with the teacher too, but I'm not really sure. Jovany's just that guy. Anywhere he goes, he just has aura. And I don't even know what to say. I don't think I inherited that trait. But, I still love Jovany. Jovany's really, really cool. I actually think Jovany benches like 4 or 5. He also saved Kyle. The house was kind of burning down. And Kyle was in there. We all got out. Jovany saved all of us. And we didn't realize Kyle was still in there. We hear him. Jovany jumps in, even though the firefighters say not to. He gets the dog, and then he nonchalantly walks out the door with all the fire around him, holding Kyle. That was the most beautiful moment. That's when I realized Jovany was really my stepdad.
Hello, my name is Jacob Darusa, and Jovany has positively affected my life in many ways. First, he's always been kind to me. I've always looked up to him. He's always been such a kind soul, and I've always tried to be like him. Second, he's just auraful. His aura is so incredibly good, and there's never going to be another man like Jovany. Jovany is hot. He's definitely sexy. He has a lot of charisma. He's motivational. He is everything a man needs to be. Actually, more than just that. He is the greatest of all time. The GOAT. And without Jovany, I would not be here today. So, I will always, forever respect Jovany. I'll always dream about him. I dream about him every day, actually. It doesn't pain me to say it at all, actually. It's kind of embarrassing, but now I think about it, it's not. Because Jovany is just so incredibly good at everything he does. And one day I'll be like him. Well, nobody will be like him, but maybe a step below. He's at 6, I'm at 4. Nobody's at 5. Jaden Daniels. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Troy. I'm 15 years old, and this video is going to be on how Jovany the GOAT changed my life. So, I would just like to start off the video by just saying how much I respect and love Jovany. So everyone, let's just give Jovany a round of applause here. Because Jovany is the GOAT. So, it all started like this, right? Me and Ash were talking, and he mentioned this guy named Jovany, and I was like, yo, Jovany, that guy sounds cool. So we added him to the group chat. He was just so inspiring from there. He just changed my life personally. And oh my god, I'm getting emotional. Oh my god. But, bro, he just changed my life, bro, because Jovany is the GOAT. And he just gave me all this important life lessons and how, everyone should be peaceful and stuff. And, I respect it, bro. So, Jovany's the GOAT, Anyone who disrespects Jovany, I'm not affiliated with them because Jovany's just the GOAT, man. So, I just want to make this video just saying how much Jovany has personally affected and changed my life. And yeah, man, Jovany, shout out to you, dog. You're just the GOAT, Jovany. You're just the GOAT, man.
Yeah, do I sit here? Oh, I do. Okay. Hi, my name is Asher Bennett. I'm 14 years old, and this is my story with Jovany. Jovany has affected me in many ways, actually. He's made me happier. He's taught me to love. He's taught me not to disrespect. He's taught me not to curse. He has influenced me in so many ways of life that I couldn't even name all of them if I wanted to. Just a wonder to be in his presence. So Jovany, if you're listening, just know that I love you. And I appreciate everything that you've done for me. You've improved so many people's lives. It's like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Anytime Jovany gets sad, I'm always there for him. And it's vice versa. Anytime I'm feeling down, Jovany is always there for me, always ready to back me up. And he's just a good guy. I'm at a loss for words on how good of a person this guy is. He's the GOAT. Jovany is the GOAT. And he will never be forgotten. He's going to go down in the history books of the best person in not just American history, but all of history. I love you, Jovany.